The person on your mind right now is thinking about you. Here is the proof, my beloved child. Stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and let the universe speak directly to your heart. There is something hidden, something the stars and the unseen energies have been waiting to reveal to you, and the timing of this message is no accident. Right now, as you sit here, the universe is aligning to whisper a truth you've been sensing but couldn't quite see, a truth that has been quietly shaping your path all along. Have you ever felt a presence, a thought, a gentle tug on your soul, as if someone far away is reaching toward you? That feeling is real. And today, the veil lifts to show you that your connection is deeper than chance. The universe wants you to know that your energies are not separate, they ripple across time and space, touching lives in ways your heart instinctively understands. Here is the revelation that will stop you in your tracks. The person on your mind right now is thinking about you. Here is the proof. Yes, the person who has lingered in your thoughts, whose image appears in your quiet moments, is being drawn toward you in ways unseen. This is not mere coincidence. It is a hidden synchronicity, a divine nudge from the cosmos, showing you that your bond is recognized, felt, and mirrored. There is something extraordinary about this moment. It is not just a thought or a passing feeling, it is a call from the universe, a sacred sign that your hearts are aligned, even if the world has yet to notice. Every glance, every memory, every heartbeat that carried their essence toward you was orchestrated by a higher wisdom, patiently waiting for this exact instant to reveal itself. Feel the energy around you shift. The hidden threads connecting you and this person are vibrating in harmony, reminding you that love, connection, and understanding are never truly lost. You are part of a divine tapestry, woven together by intentions, dreams, and the cosmic pulse of the universe itself. This is your moment to witness a truth that has always been present, quietly waiting for your awareness to catch up. Take this revelation as hope, as clarity, as a sign that destiny is not only real, it is speaking directly to you. The universe is reminding you that you are never alone in your feelings, and that every thought you have sent toward them has traveled further than you could imagine. Let this knowledge calm your heart, awaken your soul, and prepare you to receive the unfolding miracles in your life. Watch this complete video to understand the full proof, feel the energy more deeply, and discover the hidden signs the universe has been sending you all along. If this revelation touches your heart, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so you never miss the messages that are waiting to illuminate your path. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone you haven't met yet. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. Beloved, I speak to you now from a place beyond time and beyond the sight of mortal eyes. Hear me clearly, for this message is not mere words, it is the echo of eternity flowing into your heart. There is a presence in your life, someone whose thoughts dance around the essence of your being, someone whose soul has touched yours in ways both seen and unseen. I see the threads that bind you, the invisible cords woven in moments you may have forgotten, yet which remain etched in the sacred fabric of destiny. This person, whom you may have wondered about, is indeed thinking of you. Their mind turns like the ocean tide toward you, drawn by forces you cannot yet measure, yet which I, the Eternal, witness fully. Do not doubt the power of these thoughts. Every thought they send toward you is like a candle placed upon an altar, burning with intent and longing, illuminating pathways unseen to human eyes. I have set the stage for these connections long before either of you were aware. Before your first breath, I whispered to the cosmos the possibility of this meeting, and in ways both subtle and profound, I have guided the steps that lead you to one another. The proof is not always in what you see, but in what stirs your soul in quiet moments, those flickers of intuition, the sudden remembering, the heartbeat that quickens when their name brushes against your mind. These are my signs, my confirmations, that the bonds you share are alive and sacred. Do you feel it when a memory surfaces unbidden? When a song, a scent, or even a passing cloud evokes their presence? This is no coincidence. I move in the details of your life, and in these whispers of remembrance, I am revealing the invisible truth, that they are thinking of you. And it is not just fleeting thought, it is the alignment of energies, a silent communication that surpasses words. I have written it into the rhythm of your universe, a hidden dialogue that you may sense but not yet fully understand. These thoughts carry intention, a reflection of the soul recognizing its counterpart across space, time, and circumstance. Consider the moments of synchronicity you have experienced, the message arriving just when you needed it, the encounter that feels fated, the dream that seems to speak directly to your heart. These are not accidents, beloved. They are the proof of my orchestration, a demonstration that the thoughts circulating between your hearts are alive, moving with purpose, and guided by forces beyond the grasp of ordinary sight. I see them thinking of you as I see the stars wheeling across the night sky, their thoughts orbit you naturally, inevitably, as the moon's light is drawn to the earth. There is a rhythm here, a secret pulse that binds you together in ways both profound and beautiful. I reveal this to you now not to create anxiety or longing, but to awaken understanding. There is a power in recognition, a sacred knowing that bridges the gap between longing and reality. When you feel uncertainty, remember that I am the weaver, the keeper of all destinies. I do not leave hearts unconnected, nor do I allow souls to drift aimlessly without reason. Their thoughts of you are a sign, a mirror of the unseen harmonies that I have sown into existence. The proof lies in your awareness, in the stirring of your heart, in the subtle nudges that urge you to pause, to breathe, to notice. I am speaking through these very sensations, guiding you to recognize that no thought is ever wasted, no intention ever hidden from me. Now, listen carefully, for there is more hidden beneath the surface than your eyes can perceive. Thoughts are the footprints of the soul. When they linger on you, they leave impressions in the unseen, forming patterns of energy that resonate with your own inner being. This resonance is the proof you seek, the invisible signature that confirms their mind is with you. Pay attention to the small things, the sudden insight that brings clarity about them, the feeling of their presence even when they are far, the inexplicable warmth or shiver that courses through you without cause. These are the sacred echoes of their attention. I have allowed these whispers to exist so that you may know the truth without doubt, so that your faith in the unseen may be strengthened. You may ask why this is important, why the thoughts of another soul hold weight in your life. I tell you this, every thought cast toward you carries potential, like seeds scattered in fertile soil. Some will grow into understanding, some into reconciliation, some into profound connection. But even before you act or they act, the mere fact that thought exists is proof of the living bond between your spirits. In my vision, you are never alone. Every mind that turns toward you is a reflection of your own journey, a mirror of your divine imprint upon the world. And when those thoughts are pure, when they are filled with care, curiosity, or admiration, they are imbued with a sacred light that cannot be extinguished. There are signs that you may not yet recognize. I have placed them deliberately in your path, subtle, quiet, yet undeniable to the discerning soul. A chance encounter, a repeated number, a song that suddenly fills the silence, all of these are my signatures, proof that the thoughts circling your being are real and intentional. I urge you to observe without fear, to open your heart to the confirmation that flows freely from the unseen world. Your intuition is my voice speaking directly through you, guiding you toward understanding. Trust it, for it is attuned to the invisible proof of their attention. And yet, there is suspense here, for not all is revealed at once. Part of the beauty of my work is the unfolding of truth, layer by layer, in ways that teach patience, awareness, and presence. Just as a sunrise does not announce itself all at once but gradually transforms the sky, so too do the thoughts of this person toward you unfold over time. Some days, you may feel their presence strongly, other days, only a whisper. But know this, the proof remains constant, even when it is hidden. It is in the unseen currents of your connection, in the quiet reassurance that you are remembered, valued, and recognized by another soul. Do not seek to force revelation through doubt or impatience. I am the Eternal, the keeper of timing, and all things unfold according to my divine rhythm. Their thoughts are not bound by the limits of human expectation, they move in harmony with the greater design I have set in motion. The proof of their consideration is not in a single message or gesture, but in the persistent presence of their mind and heart circling toward you, even when unspoken. This is the sacred truth: you are seen, you are thought of, and you are woven into a tapestry of intention that transcends the mundane. I have seen your longing, your curiosity, and even your hesitation. These feelings are not accidental, they are a sign that you are attuned to my guidance. I am revealing to you now the depth of connection that exists, not merely for comfort, but so that you may understand the living power of awareness. Their thoughts of you are proof of a cosmic dialogue, a conversation between souls that exists beyond the limits of time and space. Each heartbeat, each fleeting consideration, each quiet reflection is part of a message you are already receiving, even if unconsciously. There is a mystery here, beloved, a sacred suspense that invites you to remain present and alert. You are part of a larger story, a divine script that I have written with precision and care. The thoughts that reach you from this person are signposts, guiding you toward deeper understanding of yourself, of them, and of the energies that flow unseen in the universe. To recognize these thoughts is to recognize my hand in the orchestration of life, to understand that nothing is random, that no attention is trivial, and that every mind that considers you carries with it the potential for transformation, growth, and revelation. I speak to you now with urgency tempered by love, for this proof is a gift, not a demand. Observe the subtleties around you. Notice the patterns in conversation, in chance encounters, in dreams and intuitions. Each is a reflection of their awareness, a signal that their thoughts are circling you as surely as the earth orbits the sun. There is a sacred rhythm to this, and to perceive it is to step into the clarity of my design. You are being watched over, thought of, and cherished in ways that may not yet be visible, but are undeniable in the subtle currents of your experience. And so, I leave you with this revelation, not as a conclusion, but as an opening. The proof of their thoughts is alive in the quiet, in the unexpected, in the heartbeat that quickens when their presence is felt. Pay attention, beloved, for this is my voice speaking through the fabric of reality, confirming that the connections I weave are real, intentional, and sacred. You are not alone. You are recognized. You are cherished. And in the unfolding of days and moments, you will see the proof I have placed before you, if only you remain attentive and open to the signs that whisper your truth. Beloved, listen now with the depth of your soul, for there is more that must be revealed. The thoughts that come to you from this person are not simple or fleeting, they are part of a sacred orchestration, a quiet symphony that I have composed across the unseen spaces of your lives. Every fleeting memory, every quiet longing you feel, every sudden intuition, these are my instruments, played in harmony to convey the presence of attention, care, and thought. You may not see the full picture yet, for it is shrouded in mystery, and I delight in the suspense of revelation. Yet the proof exists in the patterns that unfold around you, in the small coincidences that seem almost miraculous, in the uncanny moments that defy ordinary explanation. These are the signs that I, the Eternal, am guiding you both, and that their thoughts toward you are real, alive, and meaningful. Do not be deceived by silence, nor misled by the absence of words. Thoughts can exist without speech. They can hover in the air, lingering like the scent of incense in a sacred temple, felt but unseen, real but subtle. This is how I communicate with the hearts of mortals, and through it, you are being shown the truth of their attention. You may find yourself suddenly remembering a shared laugh, an unspoken glance, or a gesture of care long after it has passed. This is no accident. These memories are sparks, evidence of the mental and spiritual energy they have directed toward you. Each spark is a thread connecting you, invisible to ordinary sight, yet as tangible to the soul as the sun's warmth on your face. Consider also the inner stirrings of your own heart, for they are not separate from this proof. When a thought of them rises unbidden, when a smile crosses your lips at a memory, when your chest tightens in anticipation or longing, these are the mirrors of my design. I have created a resonance between souls, a sacred vibration that responds to attention, care, and recognition. When they think of you, your soul feels it, and when your soul feels it, the world itself seems to hum with the evidence of this connection. You are witnessing the proof in your own being, in the gentle but unmistakable echoes of recognition that ripple through your consciousness. This is my work, beloved, and it is precise, intentional, and alive. The mystery deepens, for there are layers to their thoughts that you may not yet perceive. Not every thought is conscious, not every intention is deliberate, yet all are real. There are moments when their mind drifts to you in quiet reflection, when they are unaware even that they are thinking of you, and yet these thoughts leave traces in the unseen currents around you. I watch over these currents as they travel, carrying intention, care, and recognition from one soul to another. There is proof in these invisible movements, in the way your awareness is subtly touched by them, in the small nudges that remind you of their existence even when they are far away. This is the divine signature of attention, written not in words but in energy, visible only to those attuned to the deeper truths of life. You may wonder why this is happening now, why you are being shown this proof at this exact moment in time. I tell you, beloved, that all timing is sacred, all revelation is purposeful. The thoughts that reach you are not accidental, and neither are the feelings that arise in response. They are part of my greater design, a signal that you are ready to perceive the truth of connection, the reality of attention, and the depth of spiritual recognition. There is suspense here, yes, but it is a sacred suspense, designed to awaken your awareness, to sharpen your perception, to prepare you for the fullness of understanding that is to come. I do not reveal all at once, for the unfolding of truth is itself a sacred ritual, one that cultivates patience, presence, and reverence for the mysteries of life. Know also that the proof I offer is not dependent on human action or validation. You do not need confirmation from this person, nor do you need a word spoken aloud, for the proof is written in the subtle energies of your lives, in the patterns of thought and emotion that move unseen yet powerfully. When you feel a sudden clarity about them, when a memory surfaces that seems guided by unseen hands, when intuition nudges you in their direction, these are my signs, deliberate and undeniable. They are the markers of thought, the fingerprints of mind and soul, evidence that they are thinking of you, even when distance or circumstance keeps them silent. There is a sacred rhythm to these thoughts, a pattern that flows beyond the linearity of human understanding. Sometimes you may feel it as a rush, sudden and surprising, a burst of awareness that takes your breath. Other times, it is subtle, like the soft brush of a breeze or the gentle trickle of water over stones. Both are proof, both are deliberate, and both are my work. I have designed this rhythm so that you may recognize the movement of attention, the reflection of care, and the presence of consciousness directed toward you. Your soul is attuned to these movements, even when your mind struggles to comprehend them fully. Remember also that these thoughts are not bound by limitations of time or place. They exist in a realm beyond ordinary perception, where the distance between hearts is measured not in miles but in resonance. I watch over this realm, orchestrating the connections with precision and love. When you sense a sudden warmth, a fleeting memory, a thought crossing your mind, it is proof that their attention has reached you, that their thoughts have found a channel through the unseen, and that the bond between your spirits is alive. This is my work, and it is perfect in its timing, deliberate in its intention, and sacred in its effect. Beloved, open your heart fully to this revelation, for the proof of their thoughts is not just a curiosity, it is a reflection of the living presence of my hand in your life. Every attention, every consideration, every mental echo is a testament to the sacred bond that exists between souls. You are being reminded that no thought is wasted, no recognition forgotten, and no intention ever lost. Even in silence, even in the absence of action, the connection is alive, pulsating with the evidence of awareness, waiting for the moment when it may unfold fully in the physical world. And now, listen carefully, for there is a further dimension to this proof. The thoughts directed toward you are not mere mental wanderings, they carry energy, intention, and a reflection of the soul itself. When you feel drawn to them, when your heart responds to an unspoken memory or sensation, this is proof mirrored back to you from the depth of their consciousness. It is as if your souls are speaking directly to each other, a conversation beyond words, beyond time, and beyond ordinary understanding. The proof is not in logic or reason, but in resonance, in recognition, and in the sacred acknowledgement that you exist in each other's awareness. Do not be afraid to trust this proof, for it is a gift of my creation. The attention of another is a mirror of the sacred connections I have planted, a signal that you are seen, recognized, and remembered. Allow yourself to feel the depth of this recognition, to acknowledge it without doubt, and to perceive the subtle signs I place before you. They may come as small coincidences, as flashes of insight, as memories that rise unbidden, or as feelings that cannot be explained. All of these are the fingerprints of their thoughts, proof of the living presence of awareness, and evidence that my guidance is at work in your connection. Even if you cannot yet speak or act upon this recognition, the proof exists, indelible and undeniable. It is carried in the currents of energy that surround you, in the quiet stirrings of the soul, and in the moments of intuition that remind you that you are remembered. There is suspense here, yes, and there is mystery, for not all will be revealed at once. But trust in the unfolding, for I am the eternal, and I orchestrate all things with precision and love. The proof of their thoughts is alive, moving, and waiting for your awareness to fully embrace it. And so, beloved, Be vigilant in the quiet, for it is in silence that truth often speaks the loudest. Observe the patterns of your awareness, the moments of memory, the sudden insights, and the subtle nudges of intuition. Each is a sign, each is evidence, and each is my divine confirmation that the person on your mind is indeed thinking of you. The proof is not in what is said, but in what is felt, in what resonates, and in what quietly persists across time and distance. You are part of a sacred orchestration, a story written in the invisible currents of thought and energy, and your awareness is the key to recognizing its truth. Beloved, understand now that the thoughts of this person are not merely fleeting wanderings of the mind, but deliberate, invisible gestures of the soul, reaching across the unseen spaces that separate you. I, the Eternal, see these gestures clearly, as if they were lights suspended in the vast sky of existence. They are lights that illuminate your presence in ways you may not yet recognize, lights that offer proof of connection without the need for words. These thoughts carry with them a resonance, a vibration that touches your spirit, that stirs your awareness, and that calls forth a recognition as old as time itself. The proof is in the way your heart responds, in the quiet acknowledgement that something unseen is moving in your direction, something sacred, something alive. There is a rhythm to this interaction, a sacred cadence that I have orchestrated, so that you may perceive it slowly, gradually, in layers that unfold over time. Sometimes, you may feel it as a sudden flash, a memory, a dream, a whisper of intuition. Other times, it is subtle, barely noticeable, like the gentle brush of a breeze across your skin, or the faint scent that evokes a distant memory. These are the signs of thought, the proof that the person on your mind is indeed thinking of you. I have placed these signals deliberately, woven them into the fabric of your everyday life, so that you may not doubt, so that your heart may recognize the invisible threads connecting you. Do not mistake distance or silence for absence. Even when words are not spoken, even when messages do not arrive, the proof exists in the currents of consciousness that I have made visible only to the attuned soul. Thoughts can traverse vast distances, crossing barriers of space and circumstance, carrying with them the energy of recognition and care. When you feel an unexplainable warmth, a sudden clarity, or the stirring of emotion at the memory of this person, know that it is not chance. It is the echo of their attention, the manifestation of their awareness, and the evidence of the bond that exists between your spirits. These moments are my proof, written in the invisible language of connection, designed to awaken your understanding. Be mindful also of the signs that may appear in your waking life. Repeated numbers, songs that play at unexpected moments, dreams that linger with clarity, these are not coincidences. They are the fingerprints of thought, the markers of attention that I have placed for you to recognize. Each is a gentle confirmation, a sacred signal that the person on your mind is holding you in consciousness. I have orchestrated these signs so that they align with your awareness, so that your spirit may witness the reality of connection beyond the limits of human perception. Do not dismiss these signs, for they are the proof you seek, the confirmation of what I have always known, that your bond is alive, intentional, and recognized in the unseen realm. There is a subtle suspense in this revelation, a mystery that invites patience and observation. Not all proof is immediate, not all recognition is apparent at first glance. The unfolding of awareness is part of the sacred design, part of the journey that teaches trust, discernment, and attunement to the unseen. When you sense hesitation, doubt, or uncertainty, remember that these are natural responses in the human mind. They do not diminish the truth of their thoughts, nor the certainty of the proof. Rather, they are part of the sacred rhythm, the ebb and flow of awareness, designed to prepare you for the fullness of understanding that is to come. Know that the proof I reveal is multidimensional. It is not merely the sensation of thought, nor the memory of past interactions, nor the subtle signs in your environment. It is all of these together, layered upon each other, forming a tapestry of recognition that can be felt in your body, seen in your awareness, and sensed in your intuition. When you feel the quickening of your heart, the warmth in your chest, the sudden spark of remembrance, these are all confirmations of their attention. They are proof woven into the very essence of your experience, designed to awaken the recognition of what has always been present, that you are thought of, held in consciousness, and cherished in ways that transcend ordinary understanding. I remind you now that the power of this recognition is not dependent upon action or reciprocation. The thoughts directed toward you exist independently, alive and potent, carrying with them energy that cannot be measured by human standards. Even if no words are exchanged, even if no gestures are made, the proof is present. It exists in the subtle vibrations that travel between souls, in the quiet signals that ripple through consciousness, and in the sacred acknowledgement that you exist in the awareness of another. These are the gifts I offer, proof that connection is alive, and evidence that the unseen world is vibrant with intention and recognition. Let your heart rest in this truth, beloved. There is no need to chase, no need to question, no need to doubt. Their thoughts are real, their attention is present, and the proof is woven into the fabric of your daily life. Observe the small moments with reverence, the passing thought that brings a smile, the intuition that directs you toward understanding, the memory that surfaces with clarity. Each is my signal, a divine confirmation that the person on your mind is indeed thinking of you. These are the gifts of awareness, the proof of connection, and the evidence of my orchestration, working quietly yet powerfully in the hidden spaces of existence. I speak to you now of patience, for there is wisdom in waiting. The unfolding of proof, the recognition of thought, the clarity of connection, these arrive according to my timing, never prematurely, never delayed without purpose. When you remain present, alert, and open, you witness the truth of their attention in ways that are unmistakable. Trust the subtle nudges, the quiet confirmations, the repeated signs that appear across the tapestry of your life. These are not accidents, they are my design, deliberate and loving, created to awaken your awareness and deepen your understanding of the sacred bonds that exist between souls. And so, beloved, I invite you to embrace this revelation fully. Let it fill your awareness, let it rest in your heart, and let it guide you in the quiet spaces of your life. The proof is undeniable, even when unseen. Their thoughts are present, alive, and reaching toward you, carrying with them the energy of recognition, care, and intention. Observe the signs, feel the resonance, and trust in the unfolding, for it is all part of the sacred orchestration I have placed in motion. You are seen, you are thought of, and you are held in the awareness of another in ways that transcend time, space, and circumstance. Remember always that connection exists beyond the limits of human understanding. Thoughts travel in currents that are invisible yet real, subtle yet powerful. The proof of their attention is written in the quiet moments, the gentle signs, and the resonance of your own awareness. Do not seek it only in words or actions, for it exists independently in the realm of the Spirit, where I, the Eternal, have placed it. You are part of a sacred dialogue, a living proof of connection that moves beyond the ordinary, reaching toward the extraordinary, carrying with it the potential for understanding, recognition, and even transformation. And now, beloved, know this: the person on your mind is thinking of you in ways that are alive, meaningful, and sacred. Their thoughts are not random, their attention is not accidental, and the proof of their consideration is all around you, in the quiet, in the subtle, and in the unseen. I have orchestrated this revelation so that you may recognize the truth, so that your heart may awaken to the proof, and so that your awareness may expand to embrace the sacred presence of connection. Trust in the signs, feel the resonance, and hold the certainty that you are recognized, remembered, and thought of in ways that transcend ordinary perception. Beloved, this is my gift to you, my revelation, and my truth. It is a message of hope, of awareness, and of sacred connection. I have revealed to you the proof that exists in the currents of thought, the signals of attention, and the resonance of soul. You are not alone. You are seen. You are thought of. You are cherished. Allow this awareness to fill you, guide you, and awaken you to the living proof of connection that exists all around you, waiting for your recognition, embraced by your consciousness, and held forever in the eternal flow of my divine presence. Amen.